So, today we are finally tackling Arcane. Wait, where's our music? There we go. Hi, Cat. Hi, Booger. Hi, Angel. I am going good. Bread. Yes. I approve of bread. 10 out of 10. It's even better. Nowadays, I even semi-approve of the taste of gluten-free bread. Like, that stuff has improved so much. So, what we're doing is we are first giving this an undercoat. We're giving it some love. Then we're gonna go ahead and start giving it some color. So, I've gone ahead and attacked it with oodles of super glue, so all of the bits are going to be coming through and looking great and not coming off. We just gotta prime everything. Hello. And then we're on the home stretch. Oh, I forgot to put water in my container. Let's just organize that before we get too far today. There we go. So, basically, general idea is I'm thinking that we'll make this sort of a this be all fleshy tones. We are painting this cane today, and if we still have time after that, I am from New Zealand. We have dragon to work on. Da, 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 da. So we have things. Because Thursday is the day I sort of set aside for arts and crafts and fun things like that. A dragon game on Roblox? Oh, cool. But yeah, I'm from New Zealand. I've traveled a decent chunk of New Zealand too. I think the only areas I haven't been to is like Stewart Island and then the far north up in like Kaitaia and stuff. So it's a good times. It's a bit out of the way, but it's very pretty. But for me, I really like the South Island. Which does get quite cold in the winter, but I think it's worth it. So we are painting a kit bash. This is our demon pimp. You got, so these are all Warhammer proxy parts. We've got Kairos Fate Weaver wings with some Cornite symbols on them. We've got a Demon Prince body with some Tyrannid bits. And then Demonettes making a cane. Which is the only bit that we're up to. Or left to do apart from making him a base. And a very, very custom skin hat. Also, welcome in, Popcorn and Amazing! How you guys going? I mean, honestly, I think OCs are awesome. Because you get to have so much fun with them. Whether they're like OCs for an original work or fan OCs. Because they let your creativity fly. Yeah, I got into Warhammer, was it last year? The year before? Oh my gosh. I think it was last year. And then I was like, hey, I get to paint more if I stream it. And so now I'm like, aha, I get my cake and I eat it too. So it's Thursday for me today because I live in the future. And basically, I set aside this day of the week for arts and crafts. Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't think I would have become half as creative as I am nowadays if I hadn't have been allowed to make OCs. And personally speaking, I think that mascara ad. Like, it's a pity you can't like tick boxes or something to be like, hey, I have preferences on what I like. Give me gaming ads. Actually, that is a bad place for my microphone. I will get paint all over it if I put it there. Put it up a little bit. There. Can we rotate this? There. Yeah, like Twitch has a very strange the form of ads, I think. Bum, bum, bum. And like every character you see started out as someone's OC. It was just a character in someone's head at some point. And as far as I know, like, the term OC, own character, is a fairly new one. Like, I think it popped up with the age of the internet. Because, like, way back when, of when you were telling YouTube you didn't want to see almost every ad they showed you until it gave up and showed you a Thai guy dating ad. No hate to gay Thais, but you don't speak that way. Oh. Yeah, and like, whether you draw or write or make things in a character creator, it don't matter. And hey, it doesn't matter if you never do anything with them either, because that's your joy. Like, for me, it took me like an OC. That is what art is for. It is for any sort of art that people are posting. I do believe people can make threads. I'd have to check. It's either that or I left those permissions default, and that's apparent. not default. But making a thread for lore and stuff would be the way to do it. Just so that people aren't getting cluttered. Like, I used to do OC roundups and be like, hey, here's all the people of the OCs that I have any intent or scrap of story with. And look, I made them have a class photo. Which was, like, for younger me, it appealed. For modern me, I'm not sure. It's like, now that I'm attempting to do stuff with them, and the characters kickstart a game and adding your own OC was a tier, only for it to be like Manhunt and the targets are OCs. If you want to post something, you post it in stream chatting, just like always. Like, that would honestly be really cool. Like, if I was offering for an OC design to go into something, I would not, like, that's a little bit mean, I think. Welcome in, Painty! You do have 180k points. 28k points, Shade. I have a stick of people. Mayday by the Fat Rat? Alright, let's look this up. Oh, wait, where's my cloth? Alright, so, for anyone who is unfamiliar, Shade has redeemed over on Twitch for me to sing some a cappella. All right. You have 92.4? Can you hear, can you hear, can you hear my voice? Coming through, oh. Might help if I turn off the music while we do this. Okay. Cool, I'm being that is true. All right. Can you hear, can you hear, can you hear my voice? Coming through, coming through, coming through the noise. I'm floating through outer space. I'm lost and I can't find the way. All the lights going through, connect hopes destroyed. Help me. Is anybody there? Save me, I'm running out of air. Now Mayday, calling out Mayday. It's so dark, it's so dark, it's out here in space. It's been so long since I've seen a face. My eyes are shut, the void between you and me. I feel like I'm going insane. Help me, is anybody there? Save me, I'm running out of air. Ooh, calling out Mayday. Calling out Mayday. Far from the sun, beyond the stars, I hear the song coming closer, without song calling me home. Oh, not Mayday. Calling out Mayday. Save me, I'm running out of air. I'm running out of air. There we go. A song. I hope you enjoyed. Yay. Oh. All right. So, while it is heretical to be calling demonettes people, they're people shaped. So, So I guess we're painting these people-shaped things on the stick. There we go. There we go. We're more correct here. There we go. I'm trying to. Now. Now we got it. Bum 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 bum. What else can we get? Like, with how the stick is, I'm like, oh my gosh, we have all the angles we need to paint from. Bum. Plus the fact that this grey is basically the same color as the material that we're painting, and I'm like, has there been things put down here? Is you the color? I have half a mind to put bisexual lighting all over you little minions. On the staff. It feels somewhat like it would fit. For something reason. No idea why. Actually, honestly, only the guy. Only the guys have decent faith. I have not played any of the Total War franchise. Like, I've seen it. And I've started Rogue Trader. But the only GW stuff that I've played has been Space Marine and Space Marine 2. So I'm kind of on a blank with how they look, actually. Like, I can sort of understand why they're wanting to keep them a little bit less sexy. Oh yeah, and Vulcan! We cannot forget Vulcan. Vulcan was fun. Vulcan was so much fun. Because, like, yeah, bit more of that. Because, like, basically, no, there was something to say, but then I forgot. That is a cool model. I assume that was you that posted that, Canadian. You were watching shorts about how they talk to you when they like you, and the female demons had uglier faces than the Nurgle demons. Oh my gosh. glorious day. But again, I suppose they're relying on their otherworldly allure to be like, oh, 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 look at me. Hear me as I wiggle my juicy juicies. Juicy juicies? Yes. And dude, you know, they're not out there to be like, eyes up here. So, I suppose this tracks? There is a... Yeah, I know. I know they're not. Bum, bum, bum. Which makes it even worse. With the demon face syndrome, it basically, from what I understand, it messes with the brain's way of understanding how the human, a human looks. So it alters that in the brain and stretches out proportions and messes with it. They give them sexy voices and they roll like belly dances the entire time, and they all eat bags. Their faces. Well, they are supposed to be demons, so I suppose if they rocked up as a pretty lady, everyone would be like, yes. Which would defeat the entire point. And you'd probably have, like, entire sections of fanfiction authors being like, okay, now, let me tell you why Slaanesh isn't that bad. Like, Slaanesh couldn't have been that bad, right? No. No, we can't have that. Therefore, we gotta give them bad faces. I bet you that was what was passed around the room. I know they already do that with Nurgle and Mortarion. I don't want to hear it with everyone else. I know about Fulgrim. I've seen the little, I'm doing things. Look at me. Give me blankets thing. Made them weirdly hot in a bad way. Shouldn't be butterfaces. That is a good way to describe it. Alright, if we are doing bisexual lighting on this cane, I think pink should be the shadows because we've got warm shadows pretty much everywhere else. And then we'll have blue highlights. So, we work up from a... Wait, I already had one of these? Oh. Oh well, that is future Speeling problems. That is fine. We need some of this. We want some of that. We have tipped over all our paints, but this is fine. We want some of that. We are actually going to be forced to do it the other way around. Blue is going to be the shadow. Ah. Wait, why did that not ping? Did I forgot to turn the thing on. Want that. So we won't be continuing to paint until the ads are over on Twitch. And I'm going to take this moment for a drink. Okay. So basically the general idea is going to be bam, bam. 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 Something like that. A lady's singing belly button. That is wild. I could not be able to tell you anything on that one. Because I am not able to get through all the ads or see them. Alright, so I figure what we do is we first come in with dark blue and we hit up all of the deepest creases, especially on this side. And we are going to end up with white on all of the highest ridges. We're basically going to make a topographical heat map and then move on from there. I hate my paint bots, actually. Honestly, that singing navel sounds terrifying. I would probably use that as a not a Christmas decoration, there it is. Hey Liz, how you going? Just gonna pick out some paint from this to try and get it to close again. I think oh wait, is this dry? We are painting his cane today. We're painting our pimp's cane. I'm just getting the paint out of this rim because I keep forgetting to do it after stream. Like, I'm very good at packing up my paints, but I pack up my paints like a few hours afterwards and then I forget that this is an option. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't have the strength to pop it open. So, I'm left with some sort of excavation ritual. Here, please. Look at that. There we go. Gotta be better for having this close. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Ugh. This is why I don't... Yeah, just a little bit of a muppet. This is why I don't buy Citadel pots anymore. Like, like, I know I'm forgetful, but these things are on another level of pain. Can I get the rest of this out, please? Please, for the love of God. I just want to paint, damn it. This is... Wait. Yeah. Like, unless you clean it properly and have a good seal, they are a hell of a time to close. And as soon as I found a... Like, even after all that cleaning, this is... Oh, that's why it's not closing. Like, even after that cleaning, it's not... Like, this'll just close. Whereas most of these are right up in the back. And now that I've found an alternative that I can get within New Zealand, I'm like, I can find Army Painter. And now I've also found a store, one singular store that sells Vallejo. So I'm going to be also getting some Vallejo when I get the chance. Yeah, Shade, it's in Paraparaumu. Oh, so basically, New Zealand has a whole bunch of places that have both English and Māori names. One of these places is Paraparaumu. And I grew up knowing it as Paraparaumu. But whenever I talk to someone who's of an older generation, they go Paraparam. Because that is its English name. Paraparam. And in some places, the English name is preferred. Like, I was actually talking to someone who came from a place called Bennydale, and the greater region voted to change it to its Māori name, but the locals there, no, Paraparam. Yeah, I'll put Paraparaumu in chat as well as so para. Oh yeah, Shade's got it. As well as that is it's old spelling. So you can see how like they're the same almost. And then yeah, and like the Paraparam I guess, maybe. But also, like, in a lot of cases, like, there's a mountain called, what's it? Mount Egmont. Was named Mount Egmont. And it's because of the fact that, basically, Captain Cook promised one of his benefactors that he'd name a mountain after him. The mountain's original name was Taranaki. And yeah, named after Lord Egmont, if I remember correctly. And so, it's been a thing, and the mountain's been officially renamed back to its original name, Taranaki. Yeah, Lord Egmont. I think he was a lord. Doesn't really matter. An English bloke. An English bloke with lots of money. Either way. And, well, basically... So, there's a story about Ruapehu, Narahoi, and Taranaki. Because, these three mountains are, Mount Egmont Jr. And basically, Narahoi is a girl mountain. Oh, there's also Mount Messenger. I don't know Mount Messenger's Maori name, but Mount Messenger runs messages in this story. So. Basically, Narahoi is a pretty mountain. If you've seen Mount Doom in Lord of the Rings, that is Narahoi. Nice symmetrical cone and all of that. Very pretty mountain. And both Taranaki and Ruapehu. That sounds like a cat thing. Really wanted her hand. And she, well, basically, Taranaki and Ruapehu fought. And Taranaki lost. No! Narahoi was Mount Doom. I offer pets. Wait. I think I've got like a cat jingle. I offer bead shakes. The Jones likes these. He just likes the rattle. He doesn't like interacting with it. He just like turns his head. That's what I offer. Yes. And so, Taranaki, let me get my mountain straight, travelled from the centre of New Zealand to the coast, and was like, nah, I'm living here now. And there's like lava flows and all sorts, and tracks and valleys that sort of go on this pathway through New Zealand, and it's kind of like, yeah, we can see the track that the mountain took. If you look at the lay of the land. We need to mix these. But it's also said that one day, Taranaki will go back. Because Narahui is still his lover. And incidentally enough, not many people live in between Narahui and Taranaki. Yeah. Like, I haven't done the story as much justice as it deserves. Like, I haven't heard the story in a very long time. But it's a nice one, that one, I think. It's right up there with, what do you call it? Hatupatu tricking an invading army to think that there was, like, an army 3 times the size of, theirs by going ahead and wrapping bushes with cloaks and putting sticks up. Because, Hatupatu's kind of this, ingenious figure. He's someone who, a creative problem solver. And mostly mythological. And the reason why I say mostly is because there's a couple of instances where it's like, oh, this actually could have theoretically happened, because he's also credited for introducing crayfish. And the way he does it is by going ahead at freshwater crays, which are lobsters, basically. He's a little shit that manages to get his plans to work. And it's great. And I love it. He's a great role model, I think. Jade said I could. But he tried introducing all sorts of things to the waterways in the Bay of Plenty. And one of them were crayfish. And, like, the tuna that were brought in kits didn't survive. And all sorts of other things didn't survive. There is no other way to describe Hatupatu. Oh, so I grew up on stories of Hatupatu, as well as Narahui and Maui and what do you call it? From fairy tales. Oh yeah. I mean, there's like the one that sticks out to me with Maui is the one where you know in the song You're Welcome. Well, the thing is, in the mythology I grew up reading, he tried to trick the god to birth him. But what happened was, Hinenui Tupua. Oh gosh, please tell me I'm getting my gods right. When he was going up, he brought a fantail with him, which is a bird. Yeah, she crushed him. Yeah, she crushed him. She crushed him. That is a great way of describing it. Everyone else can look up how Maui died. I think a more family-friendly... Yeah, I cannot... I literally cannot tell that story without a TOS strike. That is true. Like... I think another interesting one is when he actually went and slowed the sun. So he did get to go to Valhalla in an unconventional way, but he got to go. So basically, way back when, before the sun got slowed down, the sun was lazy. It didn't want to be up for all hours of the day, right? And so Maui was like, you know what? We're putting a stop to this. We don't have enough hours in the day to do our farming, to do hunting and stuff. So he gathered his brothers and they went on a quest, and they made some ropes of all different types, of different braidings and everything. And they went ahead and they found the basically where the sun got up for the day and where the sun went to sleep. And through that, they waited for the sun to go down for the day and sleep for a very, very long time. Because, yes, this is the story of Maui and the sun. And so they set a trap for the sun. They threw flax ropes over it. Yeah! And when the sun came up for the day, like, the sun, basically, Maui beat the living daylights. He beat the living daylights out of the sun with his grandfather's jawbone. Which is magic. Yes! We cannot forget his brothers. Do. Oh my gosh. That would be glorious. Helios just like out there skipping on New Zealand. Oh no. Wouldn't it be Hawaii? At that point, I don't know. But anyways, Maui is the goat. Like, seriously. Like, even as a baby, he survived just getting chucked in the sea. And he beat the sun up until the sun was like, nah, bro. I give up. I give up, man. And then he basically read the sun, or what he wanted the sun to do. And yeah. Yeah, you can't go too fast. You can't go too close to our crops. You gotta go at a nice speed. Like, you gotta be chill across the sky. It was basically how it went. And like, I think there was a round 2 where the sun was like, nah, I don't wanna, I wanna go at my speed, and then the sun got beaten up again. But in the end, the sun was let go and flew across the sky. And when you look up at the sun and the rays, like how it was explained to me, those rays are the ropes that Maui and his brothers used to hold down the sun. Was that the one where he stole the fire from the witch and the fire was held in the nails? Oh, so I don't remember that one as well, but I'll do my best. So long ago, fire wasn't in trees yet. That's an important little detail there. And basically, they had to go to this old lady in a cave to get more fire if the fire went out. And Maui was like, you know what? I think this is pretty terrible. So, what I'm going to do is, well, the fire went out one day. I can't remember. I think Maui put out the fire. Because, like, with a lot of the stories, Maui was also an instigator. Mahuika? Oh no, he drops the nail in the water later. Sounds like Prometheus skipped town. And basically, he gets sent to go and get some fire. Yeah, he just keeps taking her nails. Yeah, so he gets charged to go to Mahuika? I'm gonna trust you on this, Bulgo. And she's like an old witch type lady. No. And he's like, yo, I need a nail. And she's like, here, take care of this. And rips off one of her fingernails, like, pop. Because all of her fingernails are on fire. I don't think she did her hair. I'm sure she didn't do her hair. Because, like, it was one per try, and then she got real mad. Anyways, he gets partway to the village, and then drops it in the river. Then he comes back, and it's like, yo, I tripped over. She had a moko? Okay. It probably was a different telling. But this is the telling I know. And so, basically, he does this again and again until she runs out of fingernails. And then she gets really, really mad at him and chases him and is setting everything on fire until she she basically ends up, I don't remember if she tips into the water or she explodes. It's something like that. But she ends up becoming the seed of fire that is in all the wood. But we do like Maui screwing up, because when Maui screws up, we get the benefits. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, and, like, throughout all of this, Maui doesn't come home. He just like, yo. And then he returns with firewood and it's like, yo, I got this. Which would honestly, yeah, would be really wild from the village's standpoint. You were supposed to bring home fire, Maui. Where's the fire, Maui? All I see is wood, Maui. What have you done? Clarification. What have you done again? Maui. Yeah, Maui. Why did you fish up a continent, Maui? Maui, what did you do to the eels, Maui? Like, seriously. His mother must have been a saint. Yeah. Oh yes, you see, the puppet is the puppet is optional. Wait, you see, the face is optional when we paint. So we can have puppet, or we can have face and puppet. But the thing is, the puppet sometimes gets into trouble. We cannot trust the puppet. Puppet race chat. Oh yeah, that's because chat is attached to my face. Oh yeah, that is Tane Muhuta. And the origins of the world. Ba-ba. Is it bad that I'm looking at my bisexual lighting and I'm like, I'm not sure this fits in with the rest of this? I'm concerned now. To be fair, I have a lot of things attached to my face, so I was like, I'm not even sure that my microphone won't disappear if I disappear this. I was like double checking that my what do you call it? Face wouldn't disappear. There is a tree called Tane Mahuta as well. Good night, Jade! Yeah. Like, they were very popular at my school. And we had classroom segments where we'd be like, okay, we're learning this now, which was cool. Full class to talk about it before dancing to random R&B songs. Oh wow! Oh, we never got that. What did we have on a Friday? Oh, we had religious education. Nah, I'm a mite bit older than that. Wait. Gen Z is the younger ones, right? Yeah, Gen Z is the younger ones. Yeah, we're off mooning people again. Oh! We got to camp in the forest. The 2000s people. Thank you, Canadian. Nah. I am a millennial. I'm an old person. Oh, poor Shade. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I miss the days of full contact bull rush. And I know that most people in chat will not understand the context of full contact bull rush, but imagine 2 teams, 1 on each side of a playing field. Oh yes, full contact bull rush, none of this tagged stuff. What you do, 2 teams on 2 sides of the field, like one over here, one over here. Charge at each other. Boom. Now, back in these days, Speeling was little. I was the smallest in class for a very long time. You'll never wish this upon a teacher. Oh, here's the thing. Only in one of my schools was it actually allowed. So people would set up the bull rush games. And then as soon as the teacher would find out, everyone would scatter. And, like, the teachers would know who was involved because they'd show up to the nurse being like, yo, I broke my wrist. And it would be even better. Or yo, I sprained my ankle. I tripped over a rock. Because no one would ever want to admit to playing bull rush. Because then they'd get in trouble. So... And it's just like the peeps that are like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. We'll totally go ahead and play tackle rugby. It's fine. The ball gets forgotten about. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're just out here to tackle each other. Like, this was what happened a lot. Like 90% of the time, I found myself in a similar boat. However, social status never counted when it came to those kinds of games. Like, if the game was illegal, everyone was allowed in. That being said, like, one of my schools had a bush attached to it. Like, an actual forest. So students would be able to take turns to go to it, which was cool. It also meant that, like, half the time you'd have oh, like a private little acreage thing. I think they had an agreement with the council or something. I don't know. It was way over my childhood. But the thing was, in there, I mean, in there was a swamp. Now, what happens when you have a children plus swamp? I can tell you right now, you ended up with children in that water on a regular basis. Being like, I am swamp creature. No swearing in chat. And lots of people don't. But also, like, it's not too hard to get from the middle of a city to rural. It's only like a 20-minute drive in most cities. Auckland, I'm not counting you because you're like 5 cities all combined. And also, oh. Yeah, that's fair. And also, it was like more than 30 years ago now. Well, I'll have you know that I razz on Jaffas all day. Oh, yes. Yeah! Times were different back then! I remember when! Gosh, I remember when you could actually buy a lot of lollies for 50 cents. Like, you could buy a bag of lollies that sat in your hand like this. Pie cost... Actually, no. Pie costed 20 cents 50 years ago. I know this because my parents regularly mention it. However, a movie ticket cost $8 when I was a child for an adult. It cost me $5 to go to the movies. I remember when movie seats were made out of like a plank of wood and it was so uncomfortable it wasn't worth sitting on. I remember when streaming wasn't a thing. I remember when the internet went bang, bang, da bang, da bang, da bang, da bang, da bang. And then as soon as someone took a call, it was like, Ma, why have you done such a thing? Well, honestly, I wasn't allowed on YouTube because, oh my gosh, you used up half a gigabyte of internet. How could you? That's gonna be such a phone bill. Like, Inflation is real. Inflation is pain. There we go. Well, okay, so there's also the fact that, like, things were actually cheaper, like, in perspective. Like, if you look at accounting for inflation, for a lot of things were able to happen. But then also lifestyle changes have happened. Like, a lot of people do, what do you call these? Hobbies that require money input. People spend a lot more on external things now. And instead of going and breaking down to, do I need that? It's, no, actually, this looks cool. Instead of putting it on the, do I actually want that? And 20 bucks and being considered rich. Yes, exactly. Like, for instance, well, I think Warhammer is a great example of, hey, do a hobby. This hobby costs a lot of money. Do it again. Buy more stuff. This hobby is all about buy more stuff, do more thing. Right? Everyone, but yeah. And, like, I think that's, on one hand, it's okay. It's like, for some people, playing the tabletop game is great. However, the company now has accelerated their rulebooks production and things like that. So it's like, okay. Poly bags are beginning to feel a lot less affordable. Yeah. Or, like, the fact that there are clip-it containers. Like, let's just focus in on clip-it containers and the fact that we need storage to store our stuff. Okay? Like, you look at how much stuff you have, and when you look at older houses, they don't have so much storage. So therefore, you can extrapolate, when this house was built, it had adequate storage. Or it followed the idea of you put furniture in for having storage. Okay? Those are the two logical outcomes. I don't know, when you get a 3 in front of your age, I think you're starting to be allowed to have old people knowledge. So therefore, I'm of the opinion that, like, people that, or companies that generate FOMO are annoying. Get to uni first. Like, one should never buy through FOMO, because that is your top tier skill for saving money. Okay? Because if someone goes and is like, see this fear of missing out, see this ultimate special amazing miniature, it's only available for 24 hours, look at it, it has premium skulls and a perfect face, You can't get any better than this. Buy now. Like, we've all heard that, right? In some form or another. Yeah, we've all heard it. we need to give them a knife. There we go. He got something. There we go. But yeah. But only available for 24 hours. Okay? So it's pushing a time limit on you. If it's a physical thing in a store, it's also pressuring you not to leave the store. Another thing is, please buy this minigun. Exactly. It's pressuring you not to leave the store because, hey, it's insinuating stocks are limited. In fact, they'll probably go, stocks are limited, buy fast. You've probably heard that. So, when they say that, why have I become a budgeting channel? Why am I suddenly doing budgeting? Why am I suddenly doing financial advice? Oh well, old people knowledge. When they are saying that, that means that you should be going, do I need this? Do I actively need this in my house? Not want it, need it. Is there a requirement? Did I come in here for this? If, hey, I actively came in this place for something that is skulls with a bland face, etc., 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 that can hold a paintbrush, then yes, buy it. With FOMO advertising last minute, an intermediate, yeah. Oh, an expensive cosplay. I really hope you were able to wear it in multiple times then. And in doing that, if you are able to tick all the boxes of, hey, no, it was too big, you can only fit it now. Perfect opportunity to wear it to Armageddon. So, if it ticks all the boxes, you can take it home. If it doesn't tick all the boxes, leave it. It's okay to leave things behind. It's fine. And on top of that, if there is something similar that you can already own, like you might have something similar. It might just not have a face. He's a judgmental piece of work. That's not fun. It might just not have a face. And you might be able to adjust something that you already own. And if that's the case, do that instead. It's usually cheaper, and it's not going to be another thing that you own. I cannot speak for anyone who does a game with skins or anything like that, because I don't have any experience with that. Like, even way back when I played TF2, I like the ghostly gibbous the best, honestly. I was one of those terrible people that no matter what I unlocked, I just like the ghostly gibbous. As a recovered TF2 veteran, it's not worth it. You can see 60 bucks disappearing one skin. Oh my word, what? That's nuts. Like, for me, unless I was making an active choice to support the video game creator, like, if Team Cherry, for example, because I am really fair enough, Jade, really loving their stuff. If they came out with a skin that did something for the Hollow Knight, then I would probably buy it if it was reasonably priced, because aesthetics are fun. But if it was, oh my gosh, really, Shade? Oh wait, but like, for most of the time, I rock around in vanilla stuff. If it has a character creator, I'll spend hours on that, but you won't catch me buying stuff. Because I know for me, I will eventually move on from a game. And I don't want my money to be wasted. Not on the skin. I gotta retire soon? No! There will be no retiring! Ah! Hey, G-Man! How you going? I'm going good! We've been doing some painting. We've been playing Hollow Knight. Speaking of which, I think, once we wake the third watcher, what I'll do is I will go ahead and put up a poll in the Discord for what game we want to play next. I think that's a good place to put it. You've been painting Skaven all day? Oh! Fun. We've been working on our staff here. Going for a bit of a bisexual lighting moment. Ta-da! And I figure what we'll do for actually putting this guy on a pedestal, putting him on something, is I'll make a base that will sit on all of his legs, and then we'll also touch his tail. We did talk about Maui. And so, yeah, that's the plan here. Also, Trinidad Dwarf Tarantula? What? Also, like, Mumling has seen this bug of mine, okay? And Mumling's been like, hey, Speeling, Can I have this instead of the dragons? As hostage negotiations? For Angron? And I'm like, what do you want to do with it? And she's like, I want to put it in my fruit bowl. And I'm like, sure. You can have the bug. The bug can be yours. Yeah. She wants to put it in the fruit bowl, and it is like... So I figure what we're going to do is we are going to paint it. We are going to put it in the fruit bowl. And I... Serio... Cosmos elegans. Is it species name? You hear that? Your elegance. So the plan is, we paint this up, make it all fancy, give someone a heart attack. Only grows about 2 inches. Oh, cool. But I think it's gonna go good. And we make it like all shiny like. And I figure maybe a rainbow or something like that down its spine. Because Mum likes bright things. And purple. So, that's the plan. Where did I put my brush? Where did I put my brush? Like, honestly, I'm not surprised. If I saw that, I'm just glad I can't eat fruit. Because I don't think I'll be going near that fruit bowl anytime soon. I feel sorry for anyone who, like, comes across it in the dark. It'd be like... What is that? But then again, it matches Mumling's sense of humour, so... I approve. Why don't we, like, after we block out the colours here, we start blocking out the colours on the bug? Sure! What's the story about Christmas? Oh, glow-in-the-dark paints. Hold up. Hold up. You might be in luck. Oops. No, wait. Do I have glow-in-the-dark medium? We have clear painting medium. Matte varnish. Crackle medium. Gloss varnish. Mica. Molding paste. A whole box of glue. Nope. I used to have glow-in-the-dark paint. I mean, most people usually point to the male in the room. Ba-ba. I think that is something that you had to be there for, Canadian. And probably TMI. Alright, so as this is turning, I figure we... that? Things sometimes are just funny when you're there, but they're not funny when you're telling them to other people. Because they're funny with the experience of being there. Good night, Bulgo. There we go, and then we have this. Alright, the rest of this I think I want to hit up with the light. There we go. Bam! Oh, that would look cool. Okay, honestly, I think I want to set this to one side and then once we've finished blocking out the colors and then like look at it at a later date and be like, is this the vibe? Because I'm not entirely sold on it. No problem. See you later, G-Man. Can I get the rest of this? There we go. Like, looking at this, I'm like, I am concerned. My name is concerned. But I'm not sure whether it's a trust the process moment or what. Either way, we will continue to trust the process for now. Because trusting the process has never failed us. I lie. But in all honesty, generally speaking, it doesn't fail us. So, I don't know. Oh, that's better. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Nah. Okay. I figure we're putting that to one side. I am going to discuss life, the universe, and everything with it at a later date. And we're going to get some sanity. Because that is not doing what it's told. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Anywho. If we... So we want this to be generally warm. Let's start with the grey-red undertone on everything that we want to not be completely shadowed. Oh, actually, we do warm colours at the front and then cool colours at the back. So if it's there, this will make sense because it'll help the yellow to pop. Oh! Nah, that's just from, tracking issues. Not my actual eyes. Because my head's down with the painting. So it's just like, I can't see your eyes. Are you doing something? Are they open? Are they closed? Are we tracking your eyeglasses? What are we tracking there? Is this a useful thing? And then the computer's just going, I don't know. We just, throw something random. Make the eye twitch. It's fine. I don't think I could even make the eye twitch. Wait, we need to test this. No, all I do is blink. All I do is blink. Oh, that's a bit much. Alright. So, by doing this, we should have a warm cast to any colours that we put down afterwards. Are you a good man? Am I a madman? Such a fine line. Oh my gosh, this is what I get for watching Broadway musicals. Or at least bootleg versions. Before streaming. I have the confrontation between Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde stuck on my brain. Am I a good man? Am I a madman? There's such a fine line between a good man and a madman. There is mischief there. Okay. I probably should, like, make a few of these purple before I transition them totally to blue. Actually, let's do that. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's Jekyll and Hyde. Wait, what did I call it? Please tell me I didn't call it Phantom of the Opera. Why, that's the other one I've been watching a lot and I'm like, oh. Oh no. Oh. Well, to be fair, it just, like, personally speaking, I think musicals make for the Broadway musicals make for banger songs. Like, not only do they hit the notes narratively. That sounds like something out of an AI. Like, they hit it narratively, but then it's just like, they're good songs no matter what. It's like, yes! Like, sure, you want the mental manipulation arc of a possible villain? The Phantom of the Opera is there, inside your mind. Like, bam, congratulations! Also, I totally chose the wrong note to start that one on because I can't go that deep. Sing once again with me a strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. Our spirits and our voice in one combined. The Phantom of the Opera is there, inside your mind. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. You physically cannot go wrong with that. We go. Bug. We just need to put a bit of shading on these. We'll make some colors for these, I suppose. It's a bit more accurate. There we go. That should dry down to being still fairly purple. Bam! Bug! Song to use when fighting the final boss of Hollow Knight? What one would that be? Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared. Okay, so if we're starting with pink up here. Yeah, that definitely fits. Then we've got red, orange. Wait. Put a little nubbin cap on. There we go. Okay. Although I am not singing, I'm fighting a boss at the same time. Okay. So we got red, orange, yellow, green. Okay, no. Red, orange, yellow, green. No. This ain't right. We can't have pink there. So, purple. Purple. Bam. Actually, why don't we work from purple and then blend it out both ways? Bam. That is so much better. Yes, our deep and ambition. Oh my gosh! Now I don't have the rest of the song in my brain. I only have that one line. Do, 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 do. Oh dear. Oh well. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Alright. So we have purple there. I want to make this next scale up here to purple as well. You know what? These colors, they don't have to follow the rainbow. They can just exist. There we go. I don't have to worry about they just have to look nice next to each other. We have warm colors up the top, cold colors down the bottom. Bam! It's a bug. We like this bug. Problem solved. It's a happy bug. Da, da, da. There we go. I approve of this. bit of this, and a bit of this. More of that. Give it some nice little stripy bits. Happy bug. Bam. Okay, this is Speeling approved. Well then, I am definitely going to do the face with red because I like red. Red is approved. And it's got these cool horn things, so we need to make them stand out. Although I can't tell if they're part of one. Oh no, wait! They're part of a whole different ridge. There we go. More. We could probably turn that into like a shiny jewel type thing. Going to need shading around the edge of it. Such a happy bug. Thank you, the bug. That being said, I don't think I'd like this to show up in real life and actually be like, hello, I have actual movement and skittery things. Like, that would be a hell to the no. That is a runaway. Bum, bum, bum. Bam. Alright, so therefore we whack this with some flesh tones, or some flesh tone base. I think that'll really bring out some veins. There we go. It look cute. If we also start the shading of this, probably going to do another layer of pink. Yeah. Ta-da. Oh yes, I approve of this. Look how bug face! Look at him! He's so cute! Alright. Then... maybe we... So, if we're putting yellow in, I figure maybe this section here, so it's not directly next to the yellow. And if we... put down in... well, it's kind of okay. What is this? Deathclaw brown. Blech. We put down that first, it'll help boost up the color. Would also be good for when we go ahead and do other shiny bits. There we go. Because the orange is basically... It's one step off of being the contrast, so it should mitigate the yellow going down and make it less muddy. And if we had chosen ahead of time where we actually wanted the yellow to be, it would have been the wise choice. But we didn't, because we would have been able to actually put in the yellow spots to be red and have a red base, but we don't, and we didn't, but that's okay. Bum, bum, bum. Don't want to go further up. We shall not. We shall not pass. There we go. So we got purple, orange, no, yellow, red, which means we've got 2 there and 3 there. For colors. That should be good. Oh, now that's a yellow we can be happy with. Look at that. Look how bright that is. Ah, that's well worth it. There we go. That being said, I am going to need to end soon. So I'll finish up these scales and then we'll go raid out. Painty's probably streaming today, so we'll preferably go see him. Yeah. Gosh, I'm pleased with how bright this yellow is. It always concerns me putting yellow on a dark background, but this pleases me. Makes me also want to make sure that we get a brighter purple. And I'm gonna see if we can't get some glow-in-the-dark paint, because I think that'll be really cool. Like, just some glow-in-the-dark spots? I think would just rock it. I'll probably have to pick it up at the craft store. So I think the folk art brand has stuff. And we'll test it out on, well, we've got a dummy marine for this. So we can test it out, try it out, and I will post my experiments. To see how it goes. Because, honestly, that is a vibe. That is amazing. I love it. And I'm looking forward to seeing how we do with it. Oh! Okay! We have no painting. Okay. We're gonna go see someone else. Yeah. Let's go see Critical Paint Studios. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.